We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fielded just beyond his 40. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect. The Chiefs ballooning the first half lead even further. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing from the gun here. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2. And now their second conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good. Moore with a return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Moore going to motion over right. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Second down and 10.
Stafford back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Third down, they need 7.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Lost control of another one. And the Chiefs pick it up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs making this a laugher before halftime. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
50. Bears nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackles made it the 15-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard.
Oh, and the ball is out of the end zone. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. Well, Brock, you know that I like to spin positive, so at the very least, they were able to get to that fumble and only give up 2. Easily could have been 6 there.
Well, why don't you haul down to the field and tell those defenders to be positive, too? Because some of their body language is a little dejected. I get it. You want...
There he goes on the right side. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Everything has been working for them, Brock. One of their best games all around in a long while, and now that includes special teams as those guys take it to the house.
This just a good old-fashioned game of add-on, and he never gave his offense a shot. He wanted to do it himself, making sure the special teams got their chance to play a little add-on.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
He'll work against the blitz. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. Well, we certainly got an exciting opening to our half with that return. And a little more excitement as they go for two, but they come up short.
Yeah, nice for this defense, after getting hit in the mouth on the return, to step up and rise to the occasion. Not the way that anybody on that side wanted to come out of the locker room, but denying them the 2 points at least stabilizes things a bit. And that gives their offense a chance to answer in a moment.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. On first down, here's Stafford. He is rocked. That ball's free. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
From the red zone now. That one connects. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Boswell to add the PAT.
Kicking butt.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead.
Chiefs 65, Bears nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Moore with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Bears and Cordero Patterson getting set for their next possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Big 20. Blue 60! Ready, hot.
First down throw here for Stafford. He loses it again. And the Chiefs pick it up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead.
72. Bears nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Patterson. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see.
In punt formation.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. We'll start from the 39. And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
What do you guys like?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.